Funny intro. So this video is gonna be about school, particularly elementary school. So yeah, let's get into it. So I don't know if other people had this, but in our elementary school we had these checks that the nurses would do on us, and it would happen. It would be like hearing, vision, that kind of thing. And I remember specifically for the hearing thing, they didn't really like make sure. What they did is they would play a sound and then you had to say when like you heard it, if you heard it at all. And I remember I took this checkup thing as if it were a grade. So I wanted to do like the best on it. I don't know. So what I did is whenever they looked up at me, waiting for me to say yes or no, I would just always say yes. So and eventually I couldn't hear the sounds, but whenever they looked up, I would just say, "Yep, I heard that sound. Yep, definitely 100%." So yeah, that's how I cheated on a hearing test. But you shouldn't do that, kids. Yeah, you shouldn't do that. Don't do that. Yeah. All right. So this is just a side story about school nurses, but one time a person had a headache, so they went to the nurse, and the nurse gave them Tums, which is a thing for your stomach. So then became a bunch of memes about how the school nurses don't know what they're doing. So, like, for example, if you had a headache, then they would give you Tums. If you had a stomach ache, they would give you an ice pack and stuff like that. So, yeah, that was kind of fun. Alright, so for this last one, you're going to need to know about what cards are. So, in my school, we had a system of like marks. You had a card for the month, and whenever you did something that wasn't right, you would get a mark. And there was a bunch of like A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4, and there was like a bunch of rules that you had to follow and stuff. Basically, what you need to know is if you got 8, then you got into detention. When detention isn't really detention, it was more like you stayed 15 minutes after school and your parents had to like come over and like, I don't know. It's not really detention. It's just humiliation, I guess. Public humiliation. But, yeah, so you don't want to get 8 marks. And, what's funny is I ended up getting, and you get a card for like, I think it's a month. And, what's funny is I ended up getting 7 marks. And I didn't mention this, but you guys might be thinking, "Wow, that's a lot of marks in just 1 month. That you must be talking a lot." No, they'll give you like 3 marks for one incident. It's really dumb. It's like they Miss Montgomery especially, she was out for me. Like she would, if I was like moving my mouth at all, she'd be like, "How dare you talk? How dare you?" And you, I don't know, you get a mark, whatever. It's not fair. I don't like that system. It's I don't like it. Bad. Okay, so moving on. And every single one of my marks was for talking. I didn't do anything wrong. I just talked. Yeah. So, on the fated day of the 8th mark, I was in class with my science teacher, Miss Montgomery. And if you're watching this, Miss Montgomery, don't. Okay, so, now that she's gone, um, basically, I, I got in trouble for talking. Surprise, surprise. And, she said, put your card on my desk. And, I forgot. Yeah, I totally 100% forgot to put my card on her desk so she could mark it. So yeah, I didn't get that 8th mark. Funny, that's really really sad. Not an act of justice. So yeah, actually looking back at it now, I think I actually got one other mark for on that month for stepping on a kid's shoelaces and he tripped and then I got in trouble for some reason because he is disorganized, whatever. That's fair. Justice, I don't know. But yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be the end. Thanks for watching. I can subscribe, do all that stuff, and also yeah, that's it. Bye.